a Subaru.
I got a car story today.
Shut up. What?
I got a good story. I was
You got a car
coming to
story?
your house, and I go to the intersection where Savory is, the first intersection, and the car in front of me is this small car. I don't know what it
Like a Mini
was.
Cooper?
Don't really care. And it was like it was a trashy car. It was hoarded. I could just tell there was
it was like
stuff.
full of stuff in it.
Yeah, there was just stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when we finally, the light turns green, and we can finally make the left. And she finally takes the left, and she's creeping on the intersection the entire time. And I'm right behind her. I'm like, come on, we gotta go. And finally, we both get through, and we're driving down. And this is all happening before we even hit the 7-Eleven, or that hill you go down before 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And she's still going like 25, and the speed limit there is like 45 or 50, and she's going like
It's
20
50
or
there.
something. 50, okay? And she's going like 20, 25 or something. I'm like, please, you have got to do something. And
Please, I'm begging you.
she swerves, hits the brakes, swerves to the left, hits the brakes. She finally gets it straight, slams on the brakes again, turns on her blinker, then keeps driving slowly. And I said, forget this. And I actually went on the shoulder
Uh-huh.
and went up with her. This isn't road rage, people. I'm just telling you. But I just wanted to see what she was doing. What was so important. I'm like,
Yeah.
this has to be an old lady,
What's she
like
doing?
25, our age maybe, on her phone
Really?
like this. And I'm like,
What?
dude. Like, I came close to her just ramming in the back of her car. And she's on the phone like this.
Maybe
And I'm like, dude.
I'm trying
you
to
can't
come up
be
with an
doing
excuse for
There
that. I'm like,
is no
maybe her
excuse.
car's braking and she's like trying to call like,
If the car's braking, pull over.
yeah, I know, just stop.
Why swerve to the
Where are
right,
you
then
going?
to the left, hit the brakes multiple times? Like, I like to try to be a neutral person
Mhm.
and
But
keep
she's
calm
just
on
being
things.
stupid.
And just to see somebody with the phone that close to their face like this,
Mhm.
driving, just ruined me.
Oh my god, I always see people on their. If you look around you while you're driving down the road,
It just angers you.
if you're just a passenger and you try and count the amount of people on their phone as you drive, you will be amazed
Yeah.
because it is everyone.
I don't understand, like, okay, it's so hard for people not to be on their phones
I
while
don't
they're
get
driving.
that. It's like,
But-
are you like vaguely responsible?
Yeah.
Like just you know that statistically speaking, like being on your phone is more dangerous than drunk driving.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
That's terrible.
Like, why are you doing that? Stop.
That's terrible.
Put your phone down.
Like, I get it. People just want to text and drive and all that. But if you're going to be on the phone, at least put it on speaker and put it in the console.
Yeah, what? Yeah, just set it
That's
down.
I do that all the
Yell
time.
into your lap. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. I do that all the time. And if you got a text, pull over or just hit a stoplight or a stoplight or stop sign
Yeah,
real quick
whatever,
or
just
something.
Real quick.
There's even text to speech and people are still typing it
Yes.
in.
You can tell Siri, you can be like, hey, Siri, can you text my mom? Don't actually do that right now, Siri, by the way,
You might want to check that.
in case she wasn't.
She just slammed on the brakes, kept going, slammed on the brakes again, went to the right, to the left, slammed on the brakes, turned on the blinker, and then drive even slower. It just annoys me.
People are bonkers, man.
Like, that's fine. I'm like, oh, it's an old lady. I just need
It's
to get
not.
around
She's
her.
a 20 I
And
I
there's like a
understand.
20-year-old on her
I
phone.
wonder, like, is the excuse for old people? One time
I
I
want to
almost
go
got,
on.
Huh?
Print Labs says something.
people have no clue how to drive anymore. Well,
No, I don't think they do. Especially when it rains, bro.
4 ways are like algebra.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
You spelled merge wrong, but I'll let you have that
It's okay.
one.
Yeah, no, I
Merg.
feel like it is algebra to the point where I have to use algebra to
try and, like,
try to
get
keep
other
up
people-
with them.
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
point. I'll sit there and point. If we're all at desks, I'll go you, me. I do it. I did it twice today up the stop sign from Home Depot.
Mhm.
Just pull it up.
Are
I'm
you
like,
talking about that one?
the one
intersection,
right outside of Home Depot.
like on Old Joppa.
no,
right
past that.
outside. Yeah.
Where everyone just shows up. There's always a line there. You can go there at 2 a.m. and there's still 4 cars sitting there figuring out how to
They're
go
like,
through.
Is anybody gonna? I just
Does
go.
anybody
I
know
pull
about
up
this?
and I like wait 1 second, and if nobody else goes, I'm like,
Yeah. That's how
you
I'll
use your
creep
time
up. I'll creep up. You know, everyone's got a time limit of 10 seconds to make the decision.
I make sure it's really obvious when I stop so that people know like where they are in line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
like the timer, in my opinion, counts as soon as you stop.
Right.
So,
I
like,
agree.
So if some guy starts pulling up and he's like still creeping forward and you like slam on the brakes,
He's still not in the
he's
game.
second.
Yeah.
You know, like he's
I
not
agree.
in the game.
Yeah.
That's
That's almost
important.
cheating.
Yeah.
That's almost cheating.
It ain't right.
It's like who can get to the middle of the four-way first. I can. Look at me.
And here we have it.
I agree. I had to do that twice today outside at Home Depot. Just point you, and then me.
You really point at people.
I do.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I will. Like I bet people probably don't see me, but I'll sit there like you, me, and then sometimes I even like sit there and be like, no, nope.
My favorite thing to
Stay.
do on the steering wheel is do the wave without like actually waving. I just go just lift up a couple fingers.
The
I feel
Jeep
like
wave.
a bad.
It's a Jeep wave.
Is that a Jeep wave?
Mm-hmm. Why do Jeeps wave at each other?
I don't know. They're kind
Who
of funny. I
started
just do
that?
that always. I have to do it in the driveway because everybody will always wave at you in the driveway. As you
Yeah.
guys know, if you've been listening to the whole podcast, I live on a farm. So, you know,